I can't see anything because the sun's in my face. And if I put the shade down, then you can't see me. Wait, I probably look better like that, huh? Oh, I do look better like this because you can't see me. So we're out here in Colorado right now. We got Skakalaka back here.
You can't see me.
There's a top secret that doesn't like to be seen. We have a extra special guest star for this episode of Chasing Trains. And we're not sure yet what the nickname is, but you've probably seen their hair before somewhere. Who are you?
I'm Michelle.
Michelle?
Yep.
Rochelle.
It's bright and we're driving into the sun this morning.
Yeah.
We're about to turn though. You ready?
What are we going to do though?
Oh, we're going to chase trains today.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun and an adventure. It's going to be an adventure, especially with me driving.
Oh boy.
That'll really put the icing on the adventure cake. So
here we go. We always have to start off with some kind of fuel.
and today's fuel is Taco Bell.
Did you get fuel? Pop-Tart, bro. Yeah. Wow, look at that. They're fast. Well, I guess it is fast food. Now we're headed south on Highway 85 out of Greeley. We're going to check some rail yard over here. What do you have in mind? Where are we going to go today? Like, what are we doing?
First, we're going to stop at the Union Pacific Yard in LaSalle. LaSalle. And there's this awesome UP caboose if you turn the camera that way.
Oh.
In someone's yard. See?
There's an awesome UP caboose in someone's yard.
That was the original caboose of this town. And then there was a man in this town that decided he wanted to sell it. He was kind of like I don't know if it was the mayor or what. So he put it up for sale in another town and tried to get rid of it. So they bought it and brought it back and put it in their yard. So I love that family. They're really awesome people. Here in LaSalle, the Union Pacific switching yard used to block the main road crossing in this town. And since the residents were really unhappy about that, they actually took some land they have and they're building way off here to the east of their yard and moving all their switching to this brand new rail yard that they just built. And that way they don't have to keep all the crossings in town closed a lot. So I'm taking us to this little dead end so we can look down the tracks.
Good thing we got a Subaru.
Yeah, and so we can kind of go this way and look at their new yard.
Woohoo, Skakalaka, bro.
It's official trains, bro. Send it.
What are you doing, Z-Scale? Hey, I'm filming someone, filming me, filming someone, filming me, filming someone. So if you look down there, that's what she's talking about. That is a yard under construction. So that's pretty cool. They have the tie plates and the spikes already started on these ties. You know they call those sleepers in Britain?
So way back in the day when they were building the line that comes from Sterling into Greeley, I think it's the CB&Q, Greeley didn't want it because they didn't want those stinky, nasty trains in their town. So they bumped it out here to LaSalle. This way. And so if you wanted to ride a passenger train in the 1950s from Greeley, you actually had to come over here to LaSalle. And that was the depot, the passenger depot right there. And the Zephyr ran through here.
Oh.
So that's how come LaSalle
there's an
is this
engine.
teeny tiny town.
Yeah, they're switching.
They're switching. Should we go down there?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's go down there.
See? They're switching. Looks like SD70s maybe?
These are GEs.
Are they? I couldn't tell. I can't see with the sun. Yeah, we're not going to get any good video here. Does it say on it?
CH. Hold on.
C45AH? C44AC4. I can't see it.
Regardless of GEs.
Yeah, they're GEs.
Send it.
It says C44ACCC.
That's the Rocky Mountains out there. I used to think the Sierra Range was really majestic and amazing, and then I came out here once many years ago and saw the Rockies for the first time and was very impressed with that. So I think the Rockies might be my favorite mountain range nowadays. We've been in Greeley, and it seems to me like probably 6 or 8 or maybe 12 trains came through yesterday, and Michelle promised that there'd be trains on this line. That's why we're going this way. What happened?
I don't know. That's Saturday and they're sleeping
We
in.
expect you to know what you're talking about.
They're sleeping in, maybe? It's the weekend.
Yeah, well, it is the weekend, and
I don't know. They're usually here. I'm sorry.
we're still driving and haven't seen any trains. I don't think we're going to see any trains on the way to Denver, but we're going to go to some place in Denver that's a museum, right? What is that? Forney or
We're going to the Forney Museum of Transportation.
Forney Museum of Transportation?
So you can check a big boy off your list. And I know you didn't have a list till I told you you had to have a list, so we're going to check it off your list.
I only have a list now because I've seen 2 of them.
I know, I'm making you start your list, and now you
Yep.
got 2.
I have a couple lists, couple of lists to start.
Yeah.
Try saying that fast. Hey Fabio, do you have any lists?
List?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
Of stuff that you're doing or saw or ran or layouts you ran on or
Oh, since I've been
train
here?
A
stuff?
rail fan checklist.
I got to hear more trains consecutively than I ever heard in my life. That's a start.
Oh, that's pretty exciting stuff.
Until
Yeah.
today.
And then
Yeah.
last night I was able to run on the Colorado Model Railroad Museum.
How'd you like that?
It was awesome. It was so good.
Tell, what did you run though?
I got to run the Deco sample of 1111.
Oh, right. Now that model's probably out by the time this episode of Chasing Trains comes out.
Yeah.
But to give you some context, this is October right now, and I
October
don't
19.
right, and I don't think that the 1111 is going to be officially released until December at the earliest. So it's probably out now. You got something pretty cool there, huh?
Yeah. No, that was really cool.
Yeah, real cool.
I'm the only person to ever operate that locomotive on that layout. Like ever. It's the first time. Never happen again. Maybe.
Wow.
Michelle
So
gets it somehow.
that means you're
Must be
YouTube famous.
Yeah.
You are.
You're the first one to run it on the layout.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube famous. Look at this. See that guy? Recognize it.
You better recognize.
He's legit.
I just put my pants on just like everyone else, one leg at a time.
And then you zip it up and zip your Z-scale up in the zipper.
I'm talking about my Z-scale, bro.
So there's downtown Denver down there. I don't know if you can see it too well on the camera, but we got a super hot tip from the local tour guide about a shortcut that we're going to take to that Forney Museum. So we're off again.
Send it.
Okay.
What do you think is going on here?
Well, we came down this way to see if we could possibly go right here, and veer off, kind of right where these concrete barriers are, like right there.
Oh, this is the turn to the top secret
Yeah,
shortcut?
Uh-huh. And it looks like it's just not an option anymore.
What happened? I thought you'd done...
See right there. Do you see that road? Do you think we could just jump the barrier and go down it? Yeah, not happening.
we
have to go this way.
We need a new tour guide. What's going on? I want a refund.
I said it would be an adventure, so here we go. I don't know where we're
Well-
going, but we just turned right on this road instead.
She did say it would be an adventure.
Look at that hole. So they're digging under this interstate.
Look
That
at
was
that
my
hole.
road, and
That's
now
what she
it's a
said.
hole.
That is what she said.
I did say it. Oh my god. That's too funny.
See, but now I thought I saw train tracks over here too, but now I can't even see
Now you
them because
can't
there's a
see
barrier
anything,
to
'cause
that.
There's a stupid wall.
Yeah, there's a hole in the fence though. Let's see if we can see anything. Oh boy, that is a deep hole. Look at that. What are they building? What is that hole for?
They're going to drop this. It's like the big dig. This interstate's going to go underground. And
The
the road I wanted to
interstate?
take used to go under the interstate, and now they're flipping it, and the interstate's going to go down under where that road used to be. And that way, they're going to do like Boston and put this whole interstate underground through Denver. Here we are at the National Western Stock Show Pavilions, and we're almost to the Forney Museum. But since it doesn't open for a while, we're gonna go check out some rail yards.
Are you sure they're still there, or will they have cement barriers on them?
Well, we're gonna hope for the best, and maybe jump the wall if we have to. No, I have no idea. We're gonna find out though.
What's homeboy doing? What are you doing?
He's
I'm
got a
filming a
camera.
guy, filming me, filming him,
Filming the guy? Filming the guy?
filming. The good news is we made it.
We made it.
We made it.
There was no concrete barrier.
Nope. And then check this out. We got some, I think they're SD40s. I can't tell from here yet. But we're gonna go up there.
I was just looking down the yard ladder here. What is this yard? Do you know?
I really don't know the name of the yard, but I can tell you where we are in Denver.
Are we in North Denver?
We're in North Denver, and this is the River North Arts District. We're in the Rhino District, and just right off Brighton Boulevard, and just south of the Forney Museum.
Right? Yeah.
So this is the RTD bridge that crosses over so that you can ride the A train to the airport.
Yeah, we drove past that Forney Museum already, but they're not open yet.
Not open yet. That's why we're cold, because it's early in the morning.
Yeah, it's still not even 10, but check this out. Look down there. This whole rail bridge is enclosed in glass, but it is really cold because it basically acts as a wind tunnel. It's cold this morning, right? Yeah, it's 30 or 40 degrees out still, that's really cold for me. You're probably used to it though, huh?
It'll warm up in an hour.
Yeah. And you have your yard switchers down here. It looks like a GP15-1 probably. At least I think so with that grill in the back, number 546 down there. And then the other one is some other kind of Jeep. Hey, check us out. We're chasing trains. This might be the only trains we see today.
Word on the street.
I'm like one of those ventriloquists that you just hear my voice.
That's what it is, man.
You can do like a little sock puppet thing, and then I can do the voice for it, you know?
Yeah.
It totally work. I can be your hand.
That's what you're doing right now.
Buddy over here.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to talk. The hand went away. And that's how stuff happens. And that's how rumors start too. Hey, what's going on over here?
Okay, so this was supposed to be a BNSF yard, and I think maybe I misread my my message in Facebook.
Did BNSF change their logo?
Well, yeah, we're just gonna pretend they went to yellow and gray and red as their colors today.
Okay. Let's check out this BNSF yard then.
Let's check out the BNSF over my shoulder here.
can't hear you. It's too loud out here.
Loud.
There's the foamers, the foamer brigade.
I waved to the dudes and they were like,
What did they do back?
yeah,
Also, the VNF guys are nice too.
they're nice. And then I did this and then they didn't do anything.
They didn't do it? They probably thought you were,
I would get
Yeah,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So word on the street is, sometimes when you do this, people think you're doing this. So then you're like, nah, man,
It's Shakalaka.
it's Skakalaka, but
It means hang loose, no words.
they're like, eh.
It's Shakalaka, not Fakalaka.
Yeah. And then they're offended. Oh well.
Oh, show what you
Top
found.
secret Peterbilt.
No, show what you.
This on the road.
Come over here and show us what you found, dude.
I found this on the road.
What is it?
It says Peterbilt.
What does this say? Someone walked over here and commented about some warning on the car. What does it say over there?
It says, do not apply vibrators to this car body. These poor cars.
Right? It's poor,
No fun.
the poor cars never get to have any fun.
It also says, do not hammer on this car.
That's
You
also
can't do
not
that
fun.
either.
These cars,
Easy
Oh,
on
boy.
the Z scale, bro.
yeah. Interestingly, this is not a hump yard. But they're sending it.
Bro, why are you talking to yourself?
They sent it.
Seen it.
This is really cool. They're just kicking the cars down the track, and then guys at the switches are routing them to the places where they need to go. I've never seen them do this before.
So this shirt is one of the newer ones that I made recently. This is October, so remember that. There are probably more now. But life, liberty, and the pursuit of trade is really a chasing trade shirt, isn't it? Chasing trade!
Yeah.
do it. Come weigh yourself.
I broke the scale.
You weigh 100 and 240. I can't read it.
I think it says 180, bro.
I think you broke it. That's that scale you gave your ex for Christmas, and
Yeah.
she stepped on it once and broke it.
That's how I broke her heart. Forney.
Forney. So this really is a car museum.
It's a museum of transportation, but it's mainly cars. They have some planes, some trains,
Planes, trains, and
They have a plane
automobiles.
and a boat car. Great girl there,
Bet if I were a car model foamer, I'd be foaming right now. All these fire trucks. Isn't that interesting? This is the first thing you see when you walk in. And I only know what this is because of the garden scale live steamers that I've seen. That's a Forney.
Are you wowed and dazzled
I don't know.
just from walking in?
I'm more worried about the white balance.
Is this one of those shade?
No, that's a Forney.
Okay, we're here at the Forney Museum of Transportation in Denver, Colorado. And this museum is really the collection of J.D. Forney of the Forney welding and equipment products. And so if you're a welder, you probably know what they are. He lived in Fort Collins and he collected vehicles his entire life, and trains and planes and all kinds of things. So this museum is a really cool collection of random stuff. But they do have one of the 8 big boys. The 4005 is right here.
I really should fix the white balance for this.
You should. Look how big the firebox is. I'm glad I have it open. It's pretty.
Hanging with the bro in the back of an old car.
Our driver ditched us.
Yeah. We got left behind.
She was like, "Nah, dude." So we're stuck here.
Yeah, we're waiting for the driver to come back to take us where we're going.
My ride left.
There's really a lot to see here. And this is all Studebakers. And Michelle said that they switch out these displays in the middle here all the time. And then over here we got some streetcars.
Okay, so this collection here in the museum is called the Timmy Indian Collection because Mr. Timmy had an Indian motorcycle dealership in Pueblo, Colorado, and every year he kept one for himself of whatever was released. And so the Forney Museum has the entire Timmy Indian motorcycle collection, and there's some of it on display every time you come. It's very cool.
Hey Alvin,
What?
we could have ridden this bike today.
Could.
All 4 of us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many of us are there?
4.
There's a lot of stuff here. And here's an old steam tractor. How about that? There's something you don't see every day. And here's the other side of the Indian collection on display right now. Down there are the ones that Michelle was talking about. That's a lot of motorcycles. They have planes here too. And helicopters, which I'll show you in a minute. There's the helicopter. Then down here, looks like an ultralight. And something. I don't know what that machine is down there.
Okay, so this is my favorite car here at the museum. This is Amelia Earhart's car. It's a 1923 Kissel, and it's known as the Yellow Peril because she liked to scare the crap out of people. So she has her little side seat cars, her little seats that flip out, and she would put people in there and drive as fast as she could and scare the crap out of them. And so it was known as the Yellow Peril because of that. If you were crazy enough to actually take a ride with her, it was at your own peril.
How fun to ride with her. Could you imagine riding with her?
We've kind of come to the end of the museum. We did a once around the whole place. There's just all kinds of really cool stuff in here though. So I could say if you're ever out in the Denver area, the Forney Transportation Museum is well worth a visit. This is crazy. This car's out in the parking lot. I don't remember seeing it when we got here, but this looks like it belongs in the museum. Well, I gotta say that was a really cool museum. I kind of talked about it inside, but I don't know that I've ever seen that many cars in one place, and that many cool cars in one place, and that much different transportation stuff in one place. So, good call.
Thank you. It's a cool place.
Yeah.
I like it. It's one of my favorites.
What'd you think about it, bro?
I liked it. So I've known about this place for about 3 years maybe. And I've been to Denver twice now. This is my third time. And I'm glad that I finally was able to see it.
Everything there. Bicycles.
What did you think about it?
Scooters.
Yeah.
Bumper cars even. Snowmobiles. Trains. Planes.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
They truly
Right,
have
they have
everything.
everything.
They have everything and the clothing to go with it.
Oh yeah, they
It's
have
cool that
period costumes as
that
well.
Mrs. Forney collected all the costumes to go with everything. Every car that he collected, she would find the period costume to go with it. So they have mannequins with the right period clothing, and it's really cool.
Sounds like a good match.
Legit, Holmes.
It's legit, homie.
Legit, homie.
Super fun.
Sandwich.
With
Sandwich.
Mountain Dew.
And a shit sandwich.
Okay, so that you got 4 meals?
Yes, give me just one moment.
Sure.
Shit sandwich and a snot dog.
The Big Daddy Wild Fry and a Mountain Dew.
Yes, yes.
Anything else?
I think we're actually done. We're good.
All right, that is tender wild fry and a Diet Dr. Pepper, a natural fry and a Pepsi, a buffalo chicken wild fry and a Pepsi, and a Big Daddy Wild Fry and a Mountain Dew. Anything else today?
I think you got it. Thank you.
Woo!
All right, that will be $35.65 at the window, please.
Throw me some Z-scale in there.
Thanks. Put it in drive because of heavy. Okay.
Why are you revving the engine
There's
there?
so long I parked it.
If at the end she said, and a sandwich combo.
Oh my god,
With a-
that would
probably
be heard.
With a snot dog.
Said that would have been so funny.
I don't think she heard me.
I think so.
I was
you never
feeding-
think people hear
I was
you.
feeding lines to Alvin.
I know.
We did that at Sonic. Right, so we went to lunch, or got some lunch, I should say. So we're eating in the car. Look, Alvin's still stuffing his face with something.
Soda.
Yeah. So we're going to the Colorado State Railroad Museum, which I've been there before a few years ago. And that's our next stop, so you'll see that next. You'll like it. It's really cool.
Send it!
It's real good. All right, so we were pretty much there. Yeah, this place is really cool. They got all kinds of neat stuff here. And they're probably running their galloping goose here today, I would think. That's why this guy's out here flagging the crossing.
Yeah, there's a galloping goose right there.
Here it comes.
Whipping around that corner.
I'm gonna go back us up here. You should be able to see it right
Yep.
there. That's just
We're sitting in the galloping goose now. And it's all of us.
oh, there we go. He's videoing.
It's all of us sitting.
Oh, we're going this way first. Hold on.
It's all of us sitting in the galloping goose.
We're all in here.
Wow.
We're in the cab.
We're getting a cab ride. I have to add this to my cab ride list that I don't have.
You're gonna start with.
just like a car.
Yep.
But yeah, is that a throttle over there on the left, or what's that?
The gas pedal's in the original spot.
Okay.
This is the air brakes. Yeah, we have air brakes.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Over there. There's a hand brake, a clutch pedal and a gas pedal, no steering wheel.
Yeah, right.
So when you go to drive home, you have to remember about the steering wheel part?
Yeah, that's one of the stories, but I don't know how true that is. That some motorman got in his car and forgot when he drove off and hit a telephone pole in the parking lot. So I don't know if that's been verified. But this was built in 1936 out of a 1926 Pierce Arrow, which was the top of the line car in 26. This cost $7,000.
Wow. It was chosen because of its engine then, or its luxury?
I think you could get more passengers in here. When the railroad bought it, the engine was shot. So they put a Ford, a flathead V8 in it. I think out of a dump truck, because it ended up with a double A Ford dump truck rear end in it. They narrowed the axles. And you know, the first 2 geese that they built in 1931 paid for themselves within 6 weeks. So they thought they had saved their jobs. So each goose got a little bit bigger and a little bit more elaborate. And 3 went to Knott's Berry Farm, 4 is in Telluride, 5 is in Dolores. We have the 6 and the 7 and the 2. And somebody's built a replica of number 1. So today there's more operating than the railroad had operating at any one time, because they had retired some of them and borrowed parts from them to build another goose. But they were very successful compared to running a steam train. It was all about the economy during the Depression. So if you sent out a steam train, you had an engineer, a fireman, a conductor, and 2 brakemen, 5 paid positions. The motorman absorbed all that. Gas was 9 cents a gallon. They paid 1 person. The railroad was still alive. The people still had their jobs.
So this is what we were just in. Pretty cool ride. And there's the tourists. We're doing the museum experience today. Every museum we can find, we take. What do you think of the museums? Have you ever been here?
I might care for our son, but my 16-year-old, no. Like, has she responded to the text at all? Like
So as you can see, they have a garden railroad here as well. Fairly large too. They're running a diesel and a steamer today. Looks good. This is a nice day too. The weather's just about perfect for this. I think this is probably my favorite display here. If not, it's definitely one of them. It's just a cool train.
The pistons, they go. And then it spins this thing. And there's a gear right there. You see the gears? And it rotates the wheels. But wait, there's more. You got this thing here. And then there's the thing. And then when it pivots, the thing, It pivots and then this spins. And the thing happens. It's professional. They know what they're doing when they built the Shay.
How did you learn so much about this?
Reg US Pat Office.
How'd you learn so much about this?
The legend.
How'd you find out though?
The legend.
Which legend?
The Warren Johnson legend.
He told you about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he describe the too?
No, that's what I saw in the video.
Oh, okay. I want to see Warren do that, yeah.
Yes. Go, 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 go. Alright, so this is a thing. And then when you go backwards, you'll let. When you do,
What do you call that?
it's a rear end horn. So when the shove is hard. No, it's for the grade crossing. So when you cross the grade, there's a dude standing on the back platform, and the horn guy, you can't hear it from over there. So over here, you toot, 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 when you cross the grades. You feel me?
Where'd you learn all this amazing trivia?
Some old people, I guess.
Did Warren talk to you about that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think I was hanging out with that guy John.
Which one?
Abaticola.
Who the hell's that?
Maybe Gary.
Gary Abaticola?
No, Gary Parazzo.
Gary Pizza?
Pizza. Yeah, that's what it is. Gary Pizza.
And he told you
He's
about
real good at his information, knowledge, his past whatever. Doot, doot.
How good is Gary at knowing his knowledge?
He's real good.
Does he stay up until 10?
I think he stays up later than 10. So I came up the sidewalk that you can't see right here. I looked in the window and I thought, oh man, that's mail, baggage. Obviously, mail, U.S. mail. See that?
Yeah, mail.
So when the train would be flying down the tracks, going screaming 120 miles an hour, chug, 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 and then sometimes, woo, woo, woo. Just kidding, not that one. They didn't do that. But this thing here, the mail guy, there's a handle right there. You pull the handle and then the mail will be hanging out on a sling, and this thing would catch it. Sling! Catch the mail, and then he'd take it in, and him and his buddies would sort it out. This got to go here. And then, I guess they'd throw it, wouldn't they?
Throw it in a sack?
They'd throw it, off the train.
Yeah, in a sack.
It needed to be at the depot or whatever.
In a sack?
In a sack. They'd throw the sack on the floor.
Yeah.
And then, mail!
You've got mail!
You've got mail. I'm sure they said it exactly like that too. You got mail. That's how that worked.
Where'd you learn about this? Was that in college?
I think so. I can't confirm my sources. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it came to me. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of them cog locomotives.
Yeah?
It uses this track here, and there's a gear under there that spins.
Yeah?
Let me look at the side real quick. Okay, yeah. So this thing here, the rods, they rotate and then spin the gear at the bottom, and it's able to achieve steep grades with the cog.
Is that why it's, maybe that's why it's displayed here at an angle, sort of?
Yeah, I didn't realize that, but now you talk about it. It's a pretty steep grade.
It really is, actually.
I think the air is messing with one of us. The elevation. Anyway, I came over to this locomotive and I saw this thing and its wheels and the gears. Potentially it could be a brake. And I was like, oh man, look, it's one of those toot-toots. You see that? It's missing a toot-toot thing, but it's right there. Toot-toot. I don't know what this is. So those look like compression fittings. Compress it and then it doesn't leak the air. Oh, look at that. It's got a toot-toot right there.
Oh, it does. Look at that.
Toot-toot.
You just found that too.
I found a toot-toot. Ask and you shall receive. That's official, man. Oh, this is an RPO.
That's what you call this.
Anyway, these are my homies. They're in there sorting the mail. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Just like that.
Just like that. See, we got Larry in the front there in the green shirt. He's putting it in the mailboxes. And then over here we got Philip with an F. He's
European.
He's European. That's why his name's spelled wrong. It was really good.
Yeah?
You know, I never thought I'd come here, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I thought it was too far out of the way.
Yeah.
But here I am. Here at the spot. I rode Mother Goose, number 7. And she was good to me. Really comfortable. We ran in the cab. We got a cab ride. Facing forward, cab forward. And saw some locomotives I'd never seen before. It was legit, Holmes.
It's gonna slow down though. Look at all the brake lights. We're used to this though. We're not used to going this fast in the traffic jams, but we're used to traffic jams. What'd you think of what you did today? Was it fun?
I thought it was really fun. I mean, I rail fanned somewhere that I never have before when we went to the 48th Avenue Bridge and parked under the bridge like little trolls under the bridge.
Did you take us all the places you expected to go?
We
Pretty
did.
much?
We made it there. I mean, we had construction and walls and dead-end streets, but we got there.
We were undeterred.
I didn't wreck. I drove okay. And my Union Pacific yard did actually turn out to be also a BNSF yard.
It's funny how that worked out.
Yeah, so I wasn't completely wrong.
Just partly wrong.
Just partly wrong. so that was good. I love showing the Forney to my friends because I love the Forney Museum of Transportation. I just think it's a neat place.
I think we do too now.
Yeah, and I love the Colorado Railroad Museum. The people there are just super nice, and I love the projects that they're working on. Of course, I love the number 20. It's my 4th favorite locomotive, so it was nice to be close and see it kind of put back together again today. So.
Cool. Hey, homeboy.
Is that thing on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Today was great. We got kind of skunked in the morning though.
Yeah, no trains coming down.
Our tour guide
Sucked.
I guess it's not her fault. We'll blame it on the railroad.
No, we asked him, remember? He said they suck.
Yeah, they suck. Yeah, that was great. And then we went to that yard on the bridge. We did that. Oh, I found a Peterbilt sign. Like logo from a truck. That's kind of cool. The Colorado Railroad Museum was really great. I really like that place. I kind of, like I said, it was always under the radar, but it's really cool. I like that place. It's official.
All right.
Great day. Forney was great. I got another big boy added to my list. I've seen 3 now.
Yeah.
So that's official, legit.
This is just like being in California. Pretend you're on vacation.
It was a great day. We got a lot accomplished. I really enjoyed the 48th Avenue Bridge. Is that what it was? Avenue? And the Forney Museum was awesome. So much stuff there. We could have spent double the time.
Sorry, but you got to hear from me too about this. I thought it was great. Super huge thanks to Michelle for taking us because we didn't know about all these. We didn't know about all these places.
We'll send.
That was very nice of you. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And I think the highlight for me was that Forney Museum where all those cars and everything else was. That was really cool. I'd been to this railroad museum before, so it was neat to come back to that. Hadn't been there in about 4 years. Looks mostly the same, but I know they have different stuff. So, but it was great. To be honest, I didn't even think we were going to do a chasing trains video while we were out here at all. So it's kind of a bonus video. So it's woohoo! Woo! Yeah. Wow. Woo!